Hello, welcome to this episode of Hampton Roads Business Live. My name is Rory Graham, and I'm your host. And today we have the pleasure of having with us Shane August, who is the owner of Commonwealth Community Pharmacy. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now Commonwealth. I'll tell you what. Why don't we just start with what is an overview of? I think we all know it's a pharmacy,
Sure.
But give us an overview of that.
Well, Commonwealth Community Pharmacy is a newly opened, independently owned and operated pharmacy in the Greenbrier area of Chesapeake. Okay. Just to give you an overview, we are exactly the same as Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS. The only difference from us and them is the fact that you can't buy laundry detergent. Mm-hmm. We are strictly focusing on prescription medication and over-the-counter goods to the residents of the Hampton Roads area.
Okay, mm-hmm. All right, so you're located in Greenbrier.
Sure.
All right, so now you said that's the only difference, but I know from talking to you earlier that's not the only difference between you and the big boys. We'll call them the big boys.
The big boys, yeah.
Okay, so when so what separates you from the Walmarts and the Walgreens and all this?
Right, in a previous conversation, those guys are established. They have a different battle than what we have. I'm out in the community every day, literally shaking hands, introducing myself and the pharmacy to different people. The big guys, they don't have to do that. They simply buy the best real estate. They buy the corner and everybody sees them. They already have the name recognition. So, we had to be creative and come up with different ways to introduce ourselves to the marketplace. So one, we focus on customer service. What I mean by that is, at Commonwealth Community Pharmacy, you don't have to wait. When you walk into a Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, most of the time you're going to be there for a while, or you may even have to come back the next day. We're trying
to get that right.
Yeah, we're trying to reduce that because we are working hand in hand with the physicians and the medical facilities in our area to kind of customize our inventory to what they regularly prescribe. So if a patient is leaving their doctor, they can come right over to the pharmacy and pick up their medication because it's already regularly stocked if we're working with that physician already. Mm-hmm. I think that's a big thing. And the second thing I believe that sets us apart is the fact that we make free home deliveries. If anyone has a Norfolk, Virginia Beach, or Chesapeake zip code, we could deliver your prescription medications right to your front door free of charge. And I think that's a big point.
That's a huge point.
Yeah.
That's a huge point.
Right.
Especially with the traffic around here.
Sure. Yeah. And in addition to that, we serve an elderly population. There's a lot of retirees. A lot of people who live independently who can't necessarily get out on a regular basis, especially in the Greenbrier area. So as an added benefit, we can bring it right to your front door, so you don't have to worry about making accommodations, getting rides from family members and friends to the pharmacy. We can bring it right to your front door.
Okay. Now you're like the other pharmacies in that you take the insurances and everything. Okay.
Sure. So we take all major medical insurances, but I'll tell you, just from experience, we've only been in operation for 2 months. But there was one incident where we couldn't accept TRICARE Prime. That's a special type of insurance, and individuals who have TRICARE Prime, we had to direct them back to the Greenbrier area. I think TRICARE has a facility there, but any other insurance, we have no problem. We can work with you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So who do you employ? It's not you're not working there day to day, are you?
No. Well, I'm the face of the operation.
Right.
I'm just a marketing guy. But I have 3 pharmacists who work for me. I have a pharmacy technician, and that team, I can't tell you. I'm very, very confident in them. I'm learning from them every day. They bring over 30 plus years of experience, both working in the retail pharmacy sector as well as the independent pharmacy sector. So we have all lines of business covered. We have a little bit of experience on both sides. So, that gives me a lot of confidence, in the future of Commonwealth Community Pharmacy.
Right. Now you mentioned that you've got some big name competition.
Sure.
So to win against those, is that your strategy? Better customer service,
exactly.
Delivery.
Exactly. Like I mentioned before, they don't really have to do what I have to do. It's just a different battle, but it's one that I think we can do. We can win. At the end of the day, we just need help and support from the community. I've been in Hampton Roads 17 years. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. I consider myself an adopted son of the Hampton Roads area. This is a community that I believe supports small, local, independent businesses. And if we can get the word out and gain help and support from the community, we won't have a problem. We won't have a problem.
So your vision for the future for this company? I mean, you're just kind of getting underway, and really, but it sounds like you're moving forward pretty quick. Trying to
keep the momentum. I'm just really excited about the future. And at the end of the day, I kind of want to replicate what Bayview had. Reading about them prior to launching our pharmacy, they were Bayview Pharmacy in Norfolk. They were an independent operation. And they were able to become a staple in the community. They got a lot of community support, so much support where the big guy came knock on their door. I think Commonwealth Community Pharmacy can be to Chesapeake what Bayview was to Norfolk. That's what we want to do. We want to bring back the feeling of nostalgia, the old time community pharmacy where we know your name, you come in, you get looked in the eye, you get a handshake, please and thank you. We want to be fundamental in our approach to business as opposed to, not saying anything bad about those guys because, obviously they're doing something right. But, oftentimes you're just a number to them because they have so much business. But as opposed to us, the independent guy, every single customer relationship matters. So that's what we're focusing on, customer service, and we want to become a staple in the community. And I think we have what it takes to get that done.
Well, I got to tell you, you're certainly passionate.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You sound like you're very driven and believe in it and very passionate.
I do.
You seem to have thought this out quite well.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
Actually.
Thank you.
Have I forgotten to mention anything?
No, again, I appreciate you taking the time to sit down and chat with me. This is a wonderful platform. I know what you do isn't easy. Just want you to let you know you're helping people, stay encouraged. And again, we're just asking for help and support from the Hampton Roads community. Okay.
Yep. All right. Yep. Okay, so if you need a prescription filled and you're tired of standing in lines, I know I am, and everything, then you might give them a call or go by Commonwealth Community Pharmacy in Greenbrier area. And they do offer home delivery, and I'm sure they would be able to help you out with your pharmacy needs. Their contact information is at the end of this video and at the bottom of this page. I thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And I wish you a great deal of success.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.